2022 TORIAN Pro. Congratulations on making it this far. If you are nominated for drug testing, you need to have a copy of your ID. Through you go out, back through the car park, up to the top.
Got a hamstring thing going on. Can we can I modify? Is there a specific way you have to face for any of the movements? Like at the rings, for example? Go full sprint from the start. It's the only way. You'll run it with us, Simo, won't you?
Is there a backup rain plan?
If it rains on one heat, you're going to hose the next heat down, aren't you, right? If the rain stops, you're going to still make sure you hose them down. Fuck those guys.
They are not going to touch the buckle. You must touch the beam. Once they've touched the beam, get down the rope any way you want.
Are you sure? It's a dumb question, I'm just going to ask it. Just to be super crystal clear, 2 feet, one hand past the line, but just run straight to the rope, up and down, come back. Okay. Are you sure? I thought I heard it was just touch the... There won't be any signage or anything like blocking that beam, will there? It'll be bare. Touching the blue part of that shackle that is in line with the beam, will that count? It's got to be this 1, 2, then do whatever. So
Will there be a visible clock?
Sorry, I just have one more question about the rope climb that I just thought of.
I know it's pedantic, but if you touch, the hands are not on the rope, but it's also not on the beam, and you just drop and then use your legs. Like to reiterate Kara's question, they're not looking for this every time, right? If we just touch it and drop down, we're good?
All good? All right, thanks guys. Is there any final questions, any logistic questions?
Not a rope climb question, but when you finish on your last round, thank you.
Looking busy there, Paddy.
Is this KFC on order? Yeah, can I get 3 wicked wings, please? The upsize, Mountain Dew, you know it.
Go on, give us a few.
I'll do me 10 rounds now. It'll take 3 minutes.
It looks low, eh? It looks so low.
Yeah, gripper it is.
That was 4.
Theo is flying the drone inside the stadium. There's athletes everywhere.
It won't crash, I promise.
If you kill an athlete at the semi-finals... We're back. TORIAN 2022 is the crew just planning world domination behind me. And Benny over here just taking photos. Stop taking photos of me.
Just doing my job.
But yeah, here we are. Dude, what a rookie. What has happened? What has happened? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gotta
take that off. Let's take photos. Here he is, checking in. Don't leave this guy in here.
Getting the coach's pass for Benny G.
Let's go, Benny G.
Look back, let's do it.
This is your first time like backstage with him at
BTS baby, first time. Yep.
Love it.
It's pretty elaborate. It's pretty impressive out here.
Yeah. How are your nerves? You all good?
No, I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright. Not too bad. I mean, if he does well, great. If he doesn't do well, I get to change boyfriends to someone who does better. So it's a win-win, really.
Did you beat Sarah in any workouts while you were over there?
I did, actually. It was 21:15.9 toes to bar deadlift, rest till 5. 21:15.9 toes to bar facing burpee. That was the only one.
Okay, where do I even begin? What is up, you sexy beasts? It is Tuesday morning after the great TORIAN Pro, and I thought I'd better come in and have a chat. This is not the podcast. This is not the About Last Week podcast. This is just a TORIAN recap. Unlike last year I put out 3 vlogs, day 1, day 2, and day 3, and somehow I did it during the weekend. No idea how, because this time around I feel like I hardly filmed anything for the vlog. But we're going to recap the weekend, and if I have any footage I can cut in to make the story more rich, I will do so. Got my good friend Damesh behind the camera, so he might chime in. Is that the right word, Damesh?
Yeah, we'll go with chime in.
Chime in. Yeah, see that? I do English. English is now my first language, I would say. So there you go, learning some big words here. So he'll help me kind of just jog my memory and help me remember some of the great moments. The first workout on Friday was King Arthur, and I had a bit of a team on the weekend working with me, and so we were lucky enough to have a drone up in the air. So I'll definitely show you some drone footage of me running alongside the athletes. They had a 1.5k run in between the workout, in the middle of the workout, and I was running outside with them, which was a lot of fun. So we'll cut some drone footage in here of that happening, and also maybe the footage that I actually captured of the athletes running. But one great moment in that event was Matt Gilpin was leading the way. I think it was heat number 3, I want to say, not the top heat, just the one before. He was leading the way. We were coming back into the stadium. I was just trying to get the shot, and he just started chatting to me, running into the stadium, just started talking to me, and I had to say to him, Matthew, shut your mouth and focus on the event. You're like competing, you know, like this is a TORIAN Pro, don't talk to me. And yeah, he shut up and he kept running.
Let's go, Wykie, come on. Let's go, bro. Run, puppy, run. Hey, slow down, you make me look bad. Stop talking, bro.
But yeah, I kept up with all the athletes pretty easily. Camera in hand, gimbal in hand, and they couldn't outrun me, so I was proud of that. Bit of marathon training on the job. Was it the one that Ricky died on almost? Or was it? No, that was workout number 1.
He died on number 1.
Well, he didn't actually die. Actually, one thing I forgot to mention.
Tried.
Yeah. So after workout number 1 on the men's side, King Arthur final heat, Ricky Garard falls on the ground. In fact, he struggled with the overhead squats, and you could tell that his body was shutting down. He comes over the finish line, collapses. I'm right there filming the moment, and I look at his eyes and I realize that he's not with it. Like his eyes are kind of like turning back in his head, and so we get a medic out and to look after him, and sure enough, he was not in a good place. His body was shutting down literally, to the point where they actually had to like do it as an ECG, or like they had to kind of monitor his heart rhythms and things throughout that day, because he was just in such a bad way.
I had to go back.
When you ran past me, I was like, I don't want to be one of those guys that the camera guy beats me in the run. Let's go. I was like, you get a back angle of me.
Oh, I could have beaten you, bro, if I wanted to. I was holding back. Yeah.
Dude, that's like one of the gnarliest workouts I
That looked brutal.
At the end, I just like sat on the box before the overhead squats because I knew the boys were like failing. Yeah. So I'm like, just take your time. I know I can hold this all day. So, fuck, mad though.
Good job, brother.
Cara, lane 5, Tia, 4, Ellie, lane 3.
Come on through, Shana. Thanks, buddy.
Someone dropped chalk too, and I'm taking it.
Ellie.
Who dropped that chalk? Me.
Way too nice, Maddie. Way too nice. You've stolen it.
If you lose your chip, let us know ASAP, we'll get you another one.
So keep this the whole time?
Correct. Carl's not here, so what it looks like.
I just A 3-year-old will be like,
Any questions to me?
But like when you do your workout after holidays, your muscles are like amazing at the start. Nothing's tight, but they had no endurance. Just like forever trying to find my perfect taper, Like I'm so conditioned to so much work, I'm gonna have too much time off. But then I had to know where Jamie was because I was like thinking to myself, I'm not gonna get here, but if at the end of the weekend I miss out on a spot by 1 point, it was because I didn't push that first workout, You're gonna come back and you're gonna scrounge your points. So I was like, it's 2022 Cara, it's not 2017 Cara, it's mum Cara, it's old Cara, just do what you got. And I was like, I knew we'd get out about the same time and that she would always pull ahead on the run, but I was like, I don't want to just like not try. So I knew I'd let myself get suckered in and just deal with it. You get like delirious there, I was like delirious. I was like, what's a burpee? The head's like flat, I'm like stepping out, I'm like, fuck it. So I got, I just remembered me and you talking, going, just find a rhythm. I was like, even if the rhythm's sloppy as hell, I just gotta keep doing it.
That was tough, as expected.
Yeah.
Exactly as I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Time-wise, I think like that was sort of where I was aiming and where I expected to be. So, yeah. Plan went ahead.
Yeah. Workout number 2 was the repeat from the 2014 regionals, and that was the 10 rope climbs, legless rope climbs with the shuttle runs in between. And James Newbury that year actually had the top time in the world, and I believe it was like 3 minutes 14. I spoke to Royce before this workout, and he was pretty confident that he would have the fastest time on this workout. James came out in heat number 3, so not the top heat, the heat just before that, and he did a blistering time of 3 minutes flat. Now, obviously, you guys know the workout was slightly different. They didn't have to move the chest piece themselves. The judge actually did that for them. They had to run, touch a line, and run back. So a slightly different workout, but nevertheless, James did it in 3 minutes. Then Royce came out. He couldn't quite top that. He did 3 minutes and 3 seconds. But then Ricky Garard came out and went sub 3. He went 2 minutes and 45 seconds, I want to say. Maybe 240.
249?
249, you're right, to win that workout.
Is it my birthday today? I'm like, Sunday, Baba, Sunday. But she doesn't know when Sunday is. I'm like, it's 2 more dinners.
Faster than last time.
Yeah.
Which is good. And again, slightly different workout. Well, the thing is, we didn't have to move bollards last time, but I think this one was a higher rope climb slightly. So I think it was an extra bite in it.
Yeah.
You would have done well with that, Wykie. From what I saw the other day, you would have done well with that.
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Hey?
How do you reckon they'll hold up the next 2 weeks?
Oh, well, I hope well. 2:59 was official time. There you go. Oh, chip time. 3 minutes. Damn it. I think it should be close. I think a few guys will slip in under. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to think about it, whether I could have pushed the pace anymore. I don't really, like, if anything, maybe 3 seconds maybe in it. If I'd pushed the pace a little bit earlier on, at no point did I feel like I was going to fail the leg lift. So in saying that, maybe I could have pushed the pace a bit more, but then again, we have 4 more workouts for the weekend, so I think toasting yourself day one is not, you know, especially in my position right now, it's not the best idea. I'd rather have a little bit of extra reserves in the tank for later and just try to be as consistent as possible. But that felt faster than 2014, which is good. And my running back then was probably as good as it is now. So I'm glad it was quicker. Yeah. I would have been a little bit beside myself if I didn't beat my 2014 time, which is almost 10 years ago.
Yeah. How did your knee hold up dropping from the rope from up the top?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah,
loved it.
On that first drop, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
the knee's gonna pop out.
Nah, if anything, it was like the bottoms of my feet.
Yeah.
No, they felt great.
Yeah.
I remember in 2014, I didn't re-watch the event or anything, but I think I remember for 2014, I did the first couple of rope climbs with a bit of a descent, and then afterwards I was like, it's so much faster just drop. And so I was like, from the get-go, just drop. And all I was doing was just tapping and then pushing the rope out of the way and just dropping, and it was fine, much faster.
There you go, mate.
Hello, sir. Ow. I'll tell you what, for a short workout, it sure hurt a lot. It's a nice packed 3 minutes of pain. On the scorecard, 2:56. I was pain when I was only doing 9. Like I was every 8, 9, 10, every round I was candle lines, and I asked my judge at the end, "This was the last one, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay."
So the official time is, what did James get, 3 minutes?
He was like 3 point something, yeah. Like I said, I signed for 2:56.
Nice.
So hopefully that's actually what it was.
Yeah. Chip time, eh? 3 out of 3.
It jipped me.
Like the chip time.
Yeah, but did the chip time start on time? Because you go for the stopwatch. How'd they lose 7 seconds?
It's a lot.
I don't think that's the official time, actually. I know at the games, whenever they show those times, they always say these are not official.
Sure.
Check the scoreboard for official times. But either way, at least a second.
Yeah.
When I was starting the last round, it was like 2:39 on the floor clock, and I thought this is going to be tight. Maybe I can just get James.
Yeah.
And it was like right in the mix, obviously, as you can see.
How good that feel, bro?
Good, man. It's a good release after the first one.
Yeah.
I knew I could do it. I was just pretty fatigued after the first one, what I went through, so wasn't sure how I was going to go, but round 5, 6 when I was catching Bailey and then I was doing the maths, I only got to do 4 more rope climbs. Fuck it, send it. I got this. Yeah, no, it's good. First. Yeah. Fucking get energy, bro. It's mad. Yeah, unlimited energy. It's just hits you and you're just like, no one's stopping me now. First day's done, man. It's always my hardest day. I always get better as I go. So.
Yeah. What happened this morning?
Oh, fuck. Just couldn't eat, man. Just couldn't eat. Just try and eat and just instantly just cramp in the guts and then just vomit every time. Just couldn't eat like, I was just eating like freaking smoothies, man. I had a smoothie. And then vomited that up, and then I had like dried mango, tried to eat some toast, had like 4 bites and put the plate down. I was like, I can't eat that, man. And then, fuck, I was just eating green grapes, bro. That was it.
On the ladies' side, yeah, I mean, Tia went 6 for 6. You guys know this. She went 6 for 6, so, you know, there's nothing much to say about workout number 2 on the ladies' side. She destroyed it. What was her time, Damish, do you know?
She did 3:32.
She didn't finish that workout in 2014. Do you know that? She capped out. She hit the time cap, which was, I think, 14 minutes or 10 minutes or something back in 2014. Can you believe that? That she didn't finish then, and now she's got the fastest time at the TORIAN Pro, perhaps the fastest time in the world. We'll see how the other semi-finals play out.
To put that into perspective, second place was 4 minutes.
At the TORIAN this weekend?
At TORIAN this weekend. And that was Georgia Pryor.
Amazing.
The up-and-comer.
Up-and-coming Georgia Pryor. Amazing athlete. Keep an eye on her and keep an eye on that name. She's going to be a name in the sport going forwards for sure.